Welcome back to Jessie at Home. We are going to be nesting with me this week, and even if you're not expecting or nesting like I am, we have a ton of cleaning motivation in this video. We're going to be deep cleaning my oven and my microwave, and I'm going to be using my upholstery cleaning tool to spot clean my couch. We are going to be sanitizing some bottles and putting together some baby swings, and just really checking off all that like last minute stuff that is on my to-do list. I am nonstop in this video. I started at 7 a.m. I wake up at the crack of dawn now. I guess my body's just getting me ready for baby. So I just got up, I got dressed, and I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and start in the kitchen. I used to do my dishes before going to bed, but I've just been going to bed so early and so tired at night after a long day that in the morning time when it's calm and quiet has really been a nice time to get my kitchen cleaned up. I mean, obviously not the best scenario to wake up to a dirty kitchen, but it's just a nice, peaceful, quiet time. Watch the sun come up, do some dishes, and get things done.
Stepping out, it's Friday night, how I'm longing for this day. Yes, I'm single, oh, we want to mingle, and my friends are on the way. You got that good, good vibe, I want to spend some time back here with you. Oh, I got that good old times, you want to spend some time back here with me. And time after time I am wondering who is she to me. I'm gonna tell you right now, 'cause she's the one I'm thinking of. Hey, the only one I'm thinking of. Hey, she's everything I'm dreaming of. Hey, the one that I can live without. Oh, that smile makes me tripping out. I wanna dance with.
So a lot of parts in this video is going to be in a more of a hyper time lapse, just because I know some people want the dishes motivation, and I didn't want to cut out anything or really strip down any parts, so I just hyper time lapse them like 10 times, which is super fast for me. I normally do between 4 and 6 times, and I know that doesn't really mean anything to you guys, but with my software, that's how I do it. But let me know if you like this speed, if this was too fast. I just wanted to make sure that I could include everything, but also not have an hour-long video.
The only one I'm thinking of. Hey, she's everything I'm dreaming of. Hey, the one that I can live without. She's the one I'm thinking of. Hey, the only one I'm thinking of. Hey, she's everything I'm dreaming of. Hey, the one that I can live without. Can live without. Time after time after time, I'm wondering who is she to me. I'm gonna tell you right now, 'cause
This spray also disinfects, so I'm just going to spray it on all the counters and let it sit while I work on cleaning out my oven. The day before, I had done a self-clean, which I really like using the self-clean on my oven. This is a newer oven, and you can actually self-clean with the racks inside. The racks are coated, so I really had a gross oven going on. I had some mac and cheese spill over and a ton of stuff like burn in the bottom, so I really wanted to get this done while I could actually still get on my hands and knees to clean it out pre-baby. So I did a self-clean the night before, and then today I was going to take everything out and wipe it down. I usually don't like wipe it down the same day that I do a self clean, because it needs 5 hours to do the self clean, and then it needs a few hours to cool down, because it gets like 500 degrees in there. So I always just wipe it down the next day.
But I don't know that much about you. What things you like and what you don't. It's not that long since I met you for the first time. You know we should work it out.
A lot of my subscribers have suggested putting an oven liner or tinfoil or something at the bottom of this oven, but my oven actually is like says in the manual, do not use any kind of oven liner or tinfoil on the bottom of the oven. So I always like to follow directions. The self clean really does a great job. There was just, as you can see, just a few little tiny spots that I had to use my Mrs. Meyer baking soda cream cleanser and a little coconut scrub, but it really didn't take that much elbow grease to get it clean. Minimal work. I love it. Hardly any chemicals. Just burn off all the food and wipe it out.
But we should take it slow, work things out so you don't let me go. When I come real close, I don't wanna get hurt, 'cause I'm not ready to give you my heart yet. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? Will you let me down? Before I'm too invested, you should take it easy. Maybe we could test this and work out our feelings. Baby, will I love you? Tell me, do you want me? And will you let me down? Yeah.
Usually my cooktop is a hot mess because I am a messy cook, and I usually just save it till the next day after dinner to clean up. But luckily this one only had a couple of spots that I had to kind of scrape up. But other than that, it was really easy just to wipe everything down and put everything back. It was like a quick clean. Usually I spend a little bit more time on cleaning this, but today was a day that, I actually didn't make a giant mess on my cooktop.
Trusted, will you take me for granted? Will you let me down? Before I'm too invested, you should take it easy. Maybe we could test this and work out our feelings. Baby, will I love you? Tell me, do you want me? And will you let me down? Endless nights thinking I have done something wrong, trying to find a peace of mind so I can let you go. You try to change my mind again.
My microwave needs a clean out every week because there's a lot of hot pockets and a lot of things exploding in the microwave. So I just put some vinegar and water, I don't really measure, but it's like a cup of vinegar to a cup of water, in there, and you can always add some like essential oils or even lemon juice to kind of help with the smell, but I don't mind the smell of vinegar. I feel like it smells clean to me because I use the white distilled vinegar to clean with, and it's a different scent than like say apple cider or whatever. But you just let that cook for 5 minutes in the microwave, and it steams the microwave, and then let it sit for a couple minutes. And when you take everything out, everything should just wipe away really easily with, like, again, minimal scrubbing. I'm all for minimal effort. All right, here comes the exciting part. I'm going to open up all this stuff, this cleaning supply stuff. This is a bottle sterilizer, and then here are all the bottles that I am going to be opening and sterilizing and getting ready for baby, as well as the pacifiers and other things. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox these, and I am a little silly. I didn't want to like cross-contaminate my baby bottles in the sink because, you know, like pasta sauce, Hot Pockets, like I didn't want to stain the bottles. So I bought this collapsible little tub that I'm going to be using for like specifically baby bottles to wash them and things. That way it just doesn't get mixed up with our normal gross coffee, like regular dirty dishes. This is my first time using a bottle sanitizer, so I'm just following the directions. It did say to wash the bottles first, and I'm just sanitizing from the factory. I know that before baby actually uses the bottles, I'll probably have to sanitize again. And this is a Tommy Topper sanitizer. I don't know. I looked up the one that could fit the bigger, fatter bottles because I really like using the Nook brand. My kids use the pacifiers and those type of bottles. Before, I had always intended to bottle feed because I wanted my children and husband to be able to like feed and bond with the baby as well. But I just recently decided not to pump or breastfeed. We are going to go straight to formula. Maybe in the hospital I might attempt to feed a little bit, but as soon as we get home we are going to switch over to formula just because health reasons and other things. But I am just getting everything ready for baby boy's arrival, and this thing only takes like 12 minutes to sanitize everything. And I feel like it would take longer than that to boil a pot of water, because I know people are like, oh, I can just boil it on the stove, or I think they even have those microwave bags, but this only took 12 minutes to sanitize. So I think it'll be a quicker and more efficient way to do this, especially when baby boy actually gets here.
Firefighters, you got me dancing in your store. I'm looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. I don't really need a new friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone not afraid to give it all to me. Get next to me, get next to me.
I am using hot water, some vinegar, and a dash of the Mrs. Meyer's. I'm not using the Dawn in my mop water because the Dawn does get a little bit more sudsy than the Mrs. Meyer's. The Mrs. Meyer's is just there for a little bit, like you just use just like a hint of a squirt of the Mrs. Meyer's so you don't leave any residue on anything. I've also had people tell me, oh, you're not supposed to use vinegar on tiles. It, messes up the finish and the grout, but I'm not using concentrated, like it's diluted so much in this gallon of water that I'm not really too fussed about it. It's not like I'm pouring straight vinegar on the grout lines or anything. And to be quite honest, I don't know if you guys have been with my channel for a while. We got a robot mop, and this thing is so cool and so awesome. We've been using that a lot lately to just kind of keep up with the floors, because mopping has been like using my O-Cedar, and mopping like this has really been like hurting my hips and my back. But for the video, it is a little bit more satisfying to see me mop, so rather than watch a robot mop do it for me. But I have to like sing that like robot mopping's praises, because it does such a good job, and it like releases like something on my checklist. So I'm a big advocator for like doing what works for you. So we let our robot vacuum daily. It gets all the pet hair and everything. We have a robot pool vacuum, which I have been absolutely loving this summer, and we have a robot mop. So before we know it, my whole house is going to be taken over by robots. So update on the couch. We absolutely love this thing. It's so cozy, it's so comfortable. Sammy, I'm getting ready to clean it. But this guy likes to come inside and rub his face right here, because I think it feels good on his face. And he's creating like a little bit of a stain right here, and then also on the other side as well. There's a little stain where he likes to come in and rub his face and body on my couch. I don't know, I guess those beads, he never did that with the other one, but I guess those beads like feel good, especially when he's outside and being sweaty. There are a little spot right there, a tiny little spot right there, and there is a little spot right there. Right there. So I'm going to take my Bissell, because my Hoover is already upstairs and I'm pregnant, so I can't carry stuff. So I'm just going to use my Bissell with the upholstery attachment and just kind of clean up the couch a little bit and make it a little bit cleaner.
Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more talking to you. And here we go again. Staying up all night to see if you've been texting me. Where do we go from here? I wanna go all in. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. I just wanna let you know I could go for this, no more tricks. We could take things slow. Say you think about it too. When the lights go out and there's no doubt that I should be with, that I should be. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. So give me a sign.
Okay, so it did a good job of getting those two little spots, and we'll see. I didn't want to do the entire couch, I just wanted to spot clean. So I will try to remember when this dries to get an after shot to show you that, you know, there's not going to be like a darker stain here, but this looks a lot better as well. No more dark Sammy oils on the couch. That looks dark right there, but it's just because it's wet right now.
Alright, ooh baby, just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight, believe in the magic. On side, we'll make it feel just right. Just look at that bright light, believe in the magic. And we can save you from your past. This bond is always gonna last. When nothing else makes sense, just dance. What you gonna do? We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Baby, you got me. Believe in the magic. We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Baby, you got me. Believe in the magic. Baby, you got me. Slow ride, just you in that baseline. We're way past sunshine. Believe in the magic. All right.
One last little baby accessory to put together. I just got this simple, like cheap-ish Graco swing, and we're gonna try it out and see if he likes it. Babies are so funny, whether or not they like to be rocked or in the swing or in a bouncer or whatever. So I didn't want to splash out on a fancy one. So I'm gonna hopefully easily put this together really quick.
Baby, you got me. We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Baby, you got me. Believe in the magic. We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Baby, you got me. Believe in the magic. We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Baby, you got me. Believe in the magic. We're doing it all.
This is actually a bit frustrating for me, if you can't tell. So it's just a snap and click, but the little snap got pushed down the hole down there. It's supposed to be popping out of here, and then it's going to connect in here, and it's going to keep it together. But it's stuck down there, so I need to figure out how to get that out. Oh my gosh, my husband isn't home. And I didn't think we would have any needle nose pliers, but I called him and was like, I looked everywhere, I looked in the toolbox, I couldn't find any, and he finally found some, so this saved the day. Look how used these are, but oh my gosh. It was stuck down in there, and now it's back where it needs to go, and I can finish assembling this thing.
Now I know why it never worked out before. Hello, it would always turn out bad, so bad. But every time we start a fight, we always stop in time. We both know how to be gentle, never cross the line. I feel calm when you're around, like nothing can break me. Yeah, yeah.
What should have been so simple was such a pain in my butt. But it's put together. It's a very simple kind of swing. So let's see what's going on. 5. Not too crazy. The noise is a little annoying, not gonna lie. Bird noises. Animal noises. Music, no noise. 1, 2, just a simple little swing. I hope he will like it, because my whole body hurts just from putting this thing together.
Sometimes, but I know we're safe. Two peas in a pod, a roller coaster to walk out the door. We could be in control, but we just keep on putting on a show. And baby, I don't mind it. Let them talk, they don't get it. That we are two peas in a pod. Stupid, but being dumb. Maybe just a little bit foolish. I feel so young. Drunk. I've never seen you clearer than that.
So even though putting together that swing really like drained me, because just crawling around on the floor and then having to try and figure out and troubleshoot how to get that pin out of the tube, I still wanted to finish. Like, my goal was to get the main floor done, so I wanted to finish up everything. So I'm just going to be doing a quick tidy in the dining room. That room really doesn't get that messy, and I really wanted to sweep and mop our stairs, because they were absolutely disgusting and they had some like spills on it and stuff. Like, I hadn't done that in quite a while, and I noticed it the other day that it was just really looking pretty bad, so I really wanted to clean that up as well. and then I just wanted to finish up in the powder room. So even though I was really hurting and my back was hurting, I just really wanted to push through and get everything done on my list.
I know we're acting stupid, we're being dumb, maybe just a little bit foolish, but I feel so young, just go a little crazy and lose it, I don't care if we're dumb, it's the only way we know how to do it, I feel so young, I know we're acting stupid, maybe just a little bit foolish.
I could not believe how much this Swiffer had picked up. Look at all of that hair that is from the stairs. And I really do like using the Swiffer to sweep the stairs because instead of flinging the dirt everywhere, it traps the hair and the dirt in the Swiffer cloth. So it just kind of is like a cleaner way to clean your stairs. So I really like using that method. This powder room transformation is probably one of my favorite transformations because it was so like dull and just dirty looking in here before we redid it, and I just love the sea glass color. It really complements kind of the coastal vibe that I got going on in the living room, and I just love how big and clean and modern this vanity is versus that old antique looking thing that we took out of here, and all the storage. And I don't know, this is just a tiny little room, but it makes me smile every time I come in here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully it got you motivated to tackle something in your house. And I just want to let you guys know that I do have a vlog channel. If you guys wanted to kind of keep up on baby watch, you can check me out over there on Jessie on the Go. And of course you can follow me over on Instagram. I will leave that also linked in the description box below as well. I really appreciate all of you guys' sweet comments and support as I get ready for baby boy's arrival.